Welcome to the world of real estate.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 5 of the 5-Minute Real Estate Gab with me, Gabriel Fernandez. I apologize for my appearance. I'm doing some yard work, trying to get this episode recorded for you guys. I'm very excited to say that we finally start talking about home searching today. Now, this is the part that most people love to do when it comes to home buying, and we have already reviewed what steps you need to get to the place where we are now. If you have missed them, go back, check out my YouTube channel, get caught up on the episodes, Fredericksburg Real Estate, check them all out on there. Alright, so here we are. We have a great real estate agent, right? We have a mortgage broker that has either pre-approved you or pre-qualified you. Now it's time to look for a home. Now discuss with your agent what your budget is and what are some of the things on your wish list. Be patient when you talk with your agent and understand that you might not get everything on your wish list with your budget or maybe in the area that you're searching for. So first figure out your budget, then the numbers of bedrooms and baths, then the neighborhood or the style of home. Now styles of home, we have a colonial, which is a standard detached 2-story home, meaning it doesn't share a wall with any other house. A rambler, which is a 1-story detached home. And then you have a split foyer, which is the one with the stairs going up and down as soon as you walk in. Sometimes it's a little bit different from that, a little bit variations. And lastly, we also have townhomes, right? Which is typically a single family home attached to other homes. Now all of these have various pros and cons, so evaluate your options carefully. When thinking about the size of the home, keep in mind that the MLS listing system does not list square footage that's underneath ground level, right? So a basement in a colonial, a rambler, or a townhouse will not be included in the square footage of the listing for the house, regardless if it's finished or not, right? So with a split foyer, the bottom level square footage might not be included either. Your agent should be able to get you the full square footage of the home, counting anything that's underground. When working with your agent, try to keep in mind that they are trying their best to search the market for the home that meets your qualifications. But sometimes you might see a few homes while you're out doing some home searching that are not exactly what you're looking for. And sometimes the market is really limited. Other times the agent's possibly trying to get you to look at new options. And this is why it's important to trust your agent and keep constant communication with them. You might be looking for a big colonial, and your agent might recommend showing you a rambler with a large finished basement. So just keep your mind open to different opportunities, different possibilities. The process of searching for a home is long, and it's done more comfortably if you give yourself time to search. If you know you have to move, for example, in a new place by October 1st, let's just say, your closing process is going to take 30 to 45 days, which means you should have an offer accepted for the home you want by August 15th. So if you're watching this video right now and you need a place by October 1st, it's doable, but it's going to be tough. When it comes to how much time you need to search for a home, it really depends on your schedule and how efficient you are at knocking out looking at home showings. The timeline could be anywhere between 1 to 6 months, and the reason the timeline varies is because you could have, again, a limited supply in the market. You might be really picky. You might be holding out for your perfect dream home and it's taken longer than you wanted to find. You might have found one and the contract fell through for some reason. There's many variables to the timeline. My recommendation personally, give yourself plenty of time, please. This is a big purchase, and we as agents understand that you want the perfect home. But trust your agent, and when looking at homes, think about your use of the home. Okay, so do you have specific needs? Do you want the home with the master bedroom in the main floor away from the other bedrooms? Do you want more living space to entertain? Is the backyard something you'll be using often for barbecues or get-togethers? Are you willing to do all the yard work that goes along with doing it? I mean, big yards are awesome until you have to maintain them or you pay someone to maintain them. Does the house offer enough storage space for you? Is the house located in a neighborhood that you would be happy in, one neighborhood that you would see yourself living in? We know as agents that there are many factors to finding the right home. When looking at homes, it is obvious you will try to find the flaws in the house because you want to make sure that you're buying the best possible home. This is understandable, but take time to think about what you're actually buying, what the price is, and the fact that you're probably buying a used home. You could always buy new construction if you want, but in most cases, people buy used homes. Like buying a used car, some are better than others, but keep in mind that it is a used and it will have some sort of flaw. But what kind of flaws? Do you just not like the color of the walls? That's an easy fix. When thinking about what the home has, doesn't have, the condition, keep in mind that you can use all of this during negotiations in the contract later on. The listing price is a starting point. Some homes are overpriced, some are underpriced, some are in the perfect, most wanted neighborhood, and will probably sell quickly and above asking price. So working closely with your agent to see what the pros and cons of each home are and what can be done with each home. In the next episode, we're going to dive into home inspections, home warranties, seller subsidies, and getting ready to put an offer in. All of that will go hand in hand with the info on this episode. But for now, we're going to have to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 5. Check us out on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our website, buyingfredericksburg.com. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Try to stay cool. It's been really, really hot recently. I'm going to go ahead and get back to work on this lawnmower, and I'll see you guys next week, okay?